Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decipher the hidden language of corporate filings to uncover the real story behind the numbers. Today we're diving into an amended report from Addus HomeCare Corporation, and let's just say they've had a bit of an update on a past deal. Alright, so what we have here is an amended filing and update to a previous report. Think of it like a company sending out a correction, or adding more details to a story they already told. This particular amendment is referencing a deal that happened back in December of 2024, where a subsidiary of Addus HomeCare picked up the personal care business of Curo Health Services, which you might know as Gentiva. Now, the original filing and then an amendment to that filing were made to include financial information about this acquired business. This new amendment, filed on December 2nd, 2024, is actually adding even more financial details. This is really about fine-tuning the 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 financial picture of this acquisition. Addus HomeCare Corporation is publicly traded, and you can find their stock under the symbol ADUS on the Nasdaq. This means their financial health and corporate actions are something we can all keep an eye on. The core of this filing is an explanatory note that tells us exactly why this amendment is being filed. It clarifies that the original report in December 2024 announced the acquisition, and a later amendment in February 2025 added some audited and unaudited financial statements for the acquired business for the period up to December 1, 2024. So it's like they're filling in more blanks on the financial report card of the company they just bought. The really juicy part for us is usually buried in the exhibits. Here, Exhibit 99.1 contains unaudited pro forma, combined financial information, and the related notes. This is where we get to see how the acquired business, Gentiva's personal care segment, is expected to perform when combined with Addus, and how it performed on its own leading up to that acquisition. Pro forma is a fancy word that basically means as if the deal had already happened for a certain period. It helps investors understand the potential combined earnings power. Looking at this unaudited pro forma statement of operations for the year to date ending December 1st, 2024, we can start to get a sense of the acquired business's performance and what it brings to the table for Addus. While we don't have detailed numbers to break down in this particular filing itself, the purpose of providing this data is to show investors the financial contribution of the acquired segment. It's essential for understanding the scale and profitability of what Addus HomeCare is integrating into its operations. Imagine buying a new wing for your house. This is like getting the blueprints and initial inspection reports for that wing. And as always, you see the mention of the cover page interactive data file. This is the machine readable version of the report, which makes it easier for software to process all this information. It's the digital backbone of these filings. Finally, you have the signatures certifying the accuracy of the information presented. Brian Poff, the Chief Financial Officer, signs off on this. It's his and the company's assurance that what's in this document is true and fair to the best of their knowledge. Now, let's talk about what this all means. Addus HomeCare is in the business of providing home care services, which is a growing sector due to an aging population. Acquiring a business like Gentiva's personal care segment is a strategic move to expand their reach and service offerings. By adding these financials, Addus is being transparent about the financial standing of the business they just bought. Essentially, they're showing the market how healthy this new addition is, or at least how it was performing before the full integration. This information is crucial for investors to gauge if the acquisition is likely to be a profitable one, and if it aligns with Addus as being transparent about the financial standing of the business they just bought. Essentially, they're showing the market how healthy this new addition is, or at least how it was performing before the full integration. This information is crucial for investors to gauge if the acquisition is likely to be a profitable one, and if it aligns with Addus as being transparent about the financial standing of the business they just bought. Essentially, they're showing the market how healthy this new addition is, or at least how it was performing before the full integration. The fact that they're filing an amendment to include more financial detail, specifically unaudited statements for the acquired business, suggests a commitment to providing a comprehensive view. It's important for investors to see the performance of the acquired entity on a standalone basis as well as in pro forma combination with the existing business. This helps in identifying any potential red flags or evaluating the true value of the deal. While this specific filing doesn't necessarily present starkly positive or negative numbers for us to dissect, it highlights the diligent process of financial reporting and integration after a significant acquisition. What's important here is the act of providing this information to the market. It's what allows investors to make informed decisions. Looking at the broader picture, Addus HomeCare is playing in a competitive space. Companies in this sector need to constantly think about efficiency, service quality, and how to scale their operations to meet increasing demand. Acquisitions are often a key part of that strategy, allowing companies to gain market share, access new customer bases, and achieve economies of scale. This acquisition of Gentava's personal care business signals that Addus is actively pursuing growth through inorganic means, meaning through buying other companies rather than just growing organically from within. The risks and opportunities here are tied to how well Addus integrates this new business. Challenges can include merging different company cultures, harmonizing IT systems, and retaining key personnel and clients. On the opportunity side, if integrated successfully, it can lead to significant revenue growth, increased profitability, and a stronger market position. The financial statements that are being provided in these filings are the first real indicators of how well that integration is progressing and what kind of immediate impact the acquired business is likely to have. In essence, this amended filing is a signal of due diligence and transparent financial reporting. It's the company saying, here's more information about the acquisition we told you about, so you can have a clearer financial picture. It's a normal part of the process after a big deal, and it underscores the importance of financials in understanding corporate moves. Alright, that's our look at this amended filing from Addus HomeCare Corporation. What's your take on the acquisition strategy and the importance of these financial updates? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Corporate Decoder for more in-depth analysis of the financial world. And don't forget to join our Discord community for more discussions. Link in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next Decode.